Get the keys to unlock your guaranteed goals and solutions through bridging communication to connection. This gentleman brings you 30 years of education, research, and practice, is in the who's who of the National Speakers Association, holding the distinction of Certified Speaking Professional, and has spoken before groups and Fortune 1000 companies. He has authored 4 books to unlock the keys to your success. iTalk, The Hidden Language, Be a Bridge with iTalk, From Communication to Connection, The Divine Secret, How Your Words Create Your Path to Greatness, The Next Step for Positive Living, and a coaching program with guaranteed goals and solutions to empower your actions. Here, he is seen on ABC TV.
We welcome John Maluso, the author of the book iTalk. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, John.
It's a pleasure being here.
Tell us a little bit about your theory, about your message in your book.
Well, basically, this system is an evolution of 2 things. A psychological profile based on the iris of the eye that an instructor from Harvard Medical School says it will be a leader in the future, and neuro-linguistic programming, which was a communication style of understanding communications. Both of them are about 20 years old, and what I did was synthesize them, brought them together, and allowing them to understand how you best communicate.
And now, the message of bringing communication to connection, Mr. John Maluso.
Good morning. Was that not the most magnificent, fantastic stained glass cathedral that you've ever seen? And was each one of those eyes and one of those beautiful views of soul, if you will, was each one magnificent in its own right? And totally, completely unique? That's what we have in our lives, is a total uniqueness that is actually beyond description, but we can get little hints about styles. One of the things about being an infinite being is that we have an infinite variety as well. And one of the things that's very fascinating, and I'm sure you've heard the term, the eyes are to the windows to the soul, that glimpse that you had was actually a clear glimpse into the soul of another one. And that hint of understanding, if you will, of the style the person is, really helps you in understanding yourself and then being able to connect with another person. One of the things that's very fascinating, educators, and I know that there are many educators here and people that counsel and work with other people, they have found that there are 4 major communication styles. There are visual people. Visual people think, see, they use words like look. I'm sure many of you are familiar with neuro-linguistic programming. But the interesting aspect of that, and we're going to invite a visual person up here, the interesting aspect of it is that some of their skills contribute to lessening other skills. And that there are dualities, if you will. There are polar opposites, if you will. And if you're excellent in one style, the exact opposite you might not necessarily be excellent in. Can you understand that possibility? And vice versa. So of the 4 styles, in fact, I'd like to invite a visual person that I saw come up. And let's give her a hand. And if everyone liked to be as credible as she is in her delivery. Okay, now let's break it down. One of the things that visual people do, and you'll notice this, do you see how she's standing on both feet, equal distance? Everybody stand up for a moment. When you want to be believed and credible, you stand on both feet and you deliver your message. Okay, everyone can sit down. I just want you to get the feel of that. Thank you very much. All right, now, so do people follow your orders pretty well?
Yes.
Now, how do you do that?
I ask.
Kids and dogs and everyone follow your orders? All right. How do you do that?
I ask.
You ask. How do you ask?
With authority.
With authority. Exactly. With authority. Now, let me tell you, one of the ways that she really does do that, even though she attempts to retain rapport with people, do you ever notice that sometimes the tone of your voice breaks rapport?
I've been told.
You've been told that. All right. Now, would you like to fix that? Would you like to be able to develop rapport with people much better than you ever thought possible, as equal to your credibility?
Absolutely.
Would you like that?
Absolutely.
Okay. What I'm doing now?
Yes, I do.
And so what happens is that style potentially diminishes your credibility because what are you doing this for?
I'm not sure.
But when you practice it with significant others, one of the things that you'll find is that you will develop relationship. Now remember, you can get back to your natural.
Oh.
Thank God. One of the things that happens is a visual person that wants to see things, if they're nodding their head up and down, do you see how they might get seasick a little bit? But see, an auditory person, it really doesn't matter because I can talk with my eyes closed and I can just be fine because I'm feeling you, not necessarily relying on what I see. Do you see how each one of those styles is directly opposite? Okay, let's give her a hand.